This video is going to show you how to create a seller's report in RPR. So the seller's report is a tool that you can use for listing presentations. It reviews the subject property, shows the condition of the local market, presents comparable properties for a side-by-side comparison, and recommends a pricing strategy, and will show the seller's estimated net proceeds. So I'm going to start by logging into RPR. I'm going to put in a property address. Once I do that, this has all of the information on the property. What I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down. First of all, I'm going to verify all the information on the property, that it's all correct. In this particular case, I know that it is. But I can scroll down and I can look at all of the information that RPR has on this particular address, including mortgage records, tax information, and deed records. One of the things that I want to do first is I am going to figure out how much money the seller will get after the sale of this property if we were to list it. So just for number's sake, we're going to use this $517,000. I have not refined this property value, but we're just going to go with this number for right this second. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to click on seller's proceeds. And let's just go with the low price. You can just do one. You can do a high price and a low price. We're just going to do 517. And actually, I'm going to go back because I know that it showed the mortgage down at the bottom of this page. So I want to go grab that information. So it shows that they have, it looks like two mortgages, one for $257 and one for $137. $257 plus $137. So they owe about $394,000 on the property. I'm going to come back up here. I'm going to put in that 517 again. And I'm just going to lump it into one mortgage so I don't have to keep going back and forth. Real estate commissions, if we figure the 517 times 6%, that would be $31,020. Escrow items, fees, home warranty, and other work. What I'll say is I'm just going to put in $1,000, just all encompassing. You can do line item by line item. Typically, a home warranty isn't included unless a buyer asks for one. I'm just going to estimate closing costs at about $1,000. The buyer may ask the seller for closing costs or concessions, but because I don't know that, I'm not going to put that in here. The seller's not conveying anything other than to the house. So basically, if we go back and we look at this again, we've got a sell price of $517, a first loan of $394, commissions of $31,000, estimated closing at $1,000. Net cash to seller would be about $90,000. So you can either save and print this form, or you can save and close. So now that I've done that, I am going to come up here and I'm going to click on reports. And I'm actually going to do a seller report. If you want to see what it looks like before you do it, you can click on here. It's a very long report. It says about 75 pages. This is not the report that we generated. This is just example report of what it looks like, okay? So now you can go in here and you can click or uncheck anything that you don't want. I typically leave everything in here. It really looks like I did a lot of work when they get a 75-page report. Is it a little intimidating? Sure. But you take that and you compare it with somebody that's doing just a comparative market analysis in MLS, and I guarantee you, you will knock their socks off. So I'm going to come back up here and I'm going to hide this. And I am going to tell it that I want it to run the report. But before I do that, I'm just going to put a little note in here to the seller. So I'm just going to use my name. Thanks for allowing me to present this to you. I look forward to working with you. Okay, I can display it now, or I can email it to the person. And I always CC me on anything that I email. But typically what I do is I just run the report. Oops, display now, run the report. The reason I do that is because then I can write a very customized email to them and attach this. So when this report is done, you will hear a ding dong. It sounds just like a doorbell. So you know that your recording is done when you see this, that it's blue. Otherwise, it's this color when it's pending. And if for some reason it failed, it's red. I think in all the time I've been using RPR, I've gotten one of these. So you can grab your report here, or you can go up into the report section and see that the report is ready. So it says download, but really it opens it. When you go through here, it's going to give them the value of the property. It's going to tell you how we came up with the value of the property, plus give you all these other statistics. It gives you market health comparison. But what I really want to show you is that the seller's net proceed sheet that we just did will show up in here. And that's awesome, because before you had to do it in MLS and then attach it to an email along with this report, but now they've incorporated that into this report. So that will save you a lot of time. It's super professional. It's one document, and your seller is going to really appreciate that and look at you like a rock star. If you have any questions on this, what you can do is you can scroll down. Let me move this out of the way. To the bottom of the page, there's a live chat button and there's a toll-free number, and you will see they're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and they're very nice and there to help you. Thanks for listening. I hope this helps.